Roller Coaster family, I want to touch on this topic once again, about the Tare nose hybrid. Somebody had left a comment. This fella named Michael Bastos. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. He said, "What's reptilian? Because I'm a flat earther now, and it's the truth. The reason why Trump is weird is a tranny FTM elite." I mean, I wouldn't, doubt him being a tranny, but what I was talking about was Tare nose hybrids. That tranny shit is a whole nother topic. I'm not talking about sexual anatomy and why he looks so funny. I'm talking about, traits you can find to identify, tares and wheats, I don't really plan on doing no more trans investigations because I'm starting to think, like everyone has said, a lot of the motherfuckers ain't really, human. They're not really male or female. They're like a mixture of both. They're like androgynous. And then I think a lot of the celebrities are like Nephilims. But I think I'm gonna title this video. I've been looking at Tare nose, hybrid demons on TVs for years. I never even realized it. I think that's gonna be the title. I've been looking at Tare nose demons for years on TV. Somebody had left a comment saying, somebody had replied to one of my comments saying I was a dork or some shit like that. You are a dork. I was thinking, motherfucker, you don't even know me. How the fuck you gonna call some random person you don't even know a dork? He said because the black guy in the video was pranking Starbucks. Yeah, I had made that comment before I found out it was a prank. Because this motherfucker was taking so long to get to the point. I can't stand people that ramble on. I had went here and already commented because somebody had said white people aren't devils. No shit, I didn't say they were devils. Don't you hate when motherfuckers telling you shit you already know? Yeah. Somebody had asked me what is a Tare nose hybrid. I guess I shouldn't have, said nothing about no Tare nose hybrids because that shit be going in over people's heads, But I explained it to them. A lot of the motherfuckers that was leaving comments were probably Tare nose hybrid. The person that was replying to me, those two people that replied to my comment were probably Tare nose hybrid because it's a majority of tares. But I want to show you this actor. That like the guy from White Man Can't Jump. What's funny is I noticed he played in a lot of racial controversial movies. Controversial movies, if I'm saying it right. Please forgive me. I'm not good at English, but I believe he's a Tare nose hybrid. This guy right here, Michael Rappaport. He played in 3 racially controversial movies. He played in Zebrahead. It was a white or Caucasian, whatever word you want to use, dating a black woman. And then he was in White Man Can't Jump. And then Higher Learning, where he was playing a skinhead. He had shaved his head bald. And then he actually had a part in Next Friday as a mailman, and he had said something that was sounded kind of racist. He was saying something about back to the ghetto you go, and then when he had left, he had started singing the theme songs, for good times. Yeah, but this looked awfully a lot like him. He's a hybrid. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can see a lot of resemblance to that alien in him right there. Yeah, and Wesley Snipes, it looks like he has the original weak nose, but I can't really tell. And just because a person got a weak nose don't mean they couldn't be a piece of shit, some weaks can be psychopaths. A psychopath is pretty much, when a person was born, their cerebral cortex didn't finish opening up. That's why they don't have no empathy or no compassion, and they can commit all these, terrible crimes. Yeah, so you can definitely find some pieces of shit with the weak appearance. And Bruce Lee, it looks like he has the weak nose. Some people claim they seen him in heaven, so I'm guessing. But then when I look at some of the other pictures, it looks like he has a Tare nose, not unless it's doubles or clones, not unless they cloned him out and turned him into a Tare. But it looks like he has the original weak nose in certain pictures. This shit can be kind of confusing. And then there's different percentages of Tare. Like you can be half Tare, half wheat, or you can be 75% wheat and 25% Tare. I think it's about the same as that shit that people teach about different levels of disagreeableness people can have. And then sometimes you can be you can have a tear nose but be an okay person. You're like sometimes people might just inherit certain traits from their parents, but don't necessarily mean they're a bad person. Sometimes looks can be deceiving, but I think a lot of times, if the person got a tear nose, most likely, they're a hybrid. And Edwin Mona said it. It never fails him every time he meets one of these tear nose motherfuckers. They turn out to be a piece of shit or stab him in his back. And I noticed all the motherfuckers I was looking at mugshots. Every single one of the motherfuckers had the nose my man Edwin Mona was talking about. Yeah. And you notice in all the cartoons, the witches have the same hybrid nose too. See? Tear nose. Tear nose again. And yep, those are witches from Hocus Pocus. I used to love that movie back in the day. See, tear nose. Yeah, I was looking at cast members on the Rock show, see if I can find see if I can see who is weak and who is tear, but it still don't necessarily mean, they bad people if they got the tear nose. And it don't necessarily mean they good people if they got the weak nose, but a lot of times, you know, these different nose shapes do determine what type of person you dealing with. Clifton Powell, I think he got the tear nose. And let me close out some of this shit. I was looking on Married with Children. Everybody got the tear hybrid nose on this show. And All in the Family. I couldn't find no weeks on this show either. All tear nose hybrids. Let me open the other tab back up. Let me check out Sanford and Son. You used to look at a lot of this shit back in the day. I used to stay up school nights looking at all these old sitcoms. And I used to watch a shitload of cartoons. I don't really tune into TV these days. It can be kind of tricky, trying to identify the nose. I remember Edwin Mona was telling me if all else fails, check out the nostrils, see the way the nostrils flare up. Like I believe there's like 3 different noses you can identify them by. But I think this is a tear nose. I think Lamont had the original weak nose. Yeah, he has the weak nose. But it still don't mean he couldn't be a piece of shit though. And yeah, I think the Comanches was tears. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, the Apaches, was terrible too. But the Comanches took that shit to a whole nother level. They used to just go around raiding villages, setting, women on fire. They used to terrorize white people back in the day. So that shows it's not just a white man. That motherfucker's talking about some blue-eyed white devil. There's Chinese, Mexican devils, Hawaiian devils, Indian devils, Negro devils, you name it. Look, I can't really tell. Sometimes you might have to look at the nose from different angles, because you also have different nose muscles that do different things. You know, so you gotta look at those from different angles at different moments. He got a tear nose. This video ain't coming out how I expected. Tear nose again. It's another cast member from Rock. And I forgot to close out these witches. Yeah, just about everybody on Family Matters got the tear nose. I think Carl, if I'm not mistaken, he might have the original weak nose. Yeah, I think Carl got the weak nose. I think. I haven't looked at it from all angles. And this is not to condemn people with a certain type of nose, you know, and for the people that you know come to this conclusion, that the nose is a way to identify a person. Don't go pointing the finger and letting them know they got the fucked up, Tare hybrid nose. Just treat them, with respect like you would somebody else. But what's funny is I think these motherfuckers can tell that I'm onto them. But me, I don't even waste my time dealing with too many motherfuckers. But right here, this right here is a week. This right here is an Apache week. I'm not sure if this little girl's from my tribe or not because it was like three different races of Apache, and they were all divided into different ethnic groups. Yeah. Uh, wait a minute. I got to pause.